Hello my dear beautiful bastards, I believe we should discuss the Bethesda E3 press conference. First of all, it was quite underwhelming. They have given us details about things we already knew about, and there were absolutely no surprise announcements, except for one which isn't really a surprise, more like a this again. We will be getting Dishonored 2 DLC that will cost $30, which means it's probably pretty big and I am interested in playing it. We'll be playing with Billy and probably Dowd with the goal of killing the Outsider. It definitely seems worth checking out, so I am looking forward to it. We've gotten the trailers for both Wolfenstein 2 and The Evil Within 2. I never played and probably should Wolfenstein, I might stream it, while The Evil Within nicely reminds of Resident Evil 4, which is my favorite game ever, and I trust that Shinji Mikami will create another masterpiece, so I'm looking forward to that as well. Bethesda's first VR projects are coming as well, Doom and Fallout 4. Since I do own the Vive, I'm eager to check out Fallout 4 in VR, which will probably be amazing, but it is also likely to make me puke my guts out, so I am a little bit worried about it. Hopefully my brain will be able to build a settlement in VR without soiling the floor with either my puke or shit, or both. Pretty much everything is coming out in October or November, so we don't have to wait long to check all of these out. The biggest thing everyone is pissing their pants about is the Creation Club that Bethesda introduced. If we remember, and we do remember, Bethesda tried to introduce paid mods over the Steam platform in cooperation with Valve. Back then the idea was to place mods on Steam under a price tag and give 25% to the modder. Two of the biggest complaints people had was the lack of curation, which is standard on Steam, and a small cut towards the modder, which makes it seem as though both Bethesda and Valve were profiting too much from basically nothing. The internet exploded and Gabe Newell himself apologized and cancelled the entire deal. I'm not entirely too sure and I can't find any proof, but I believe that in the short time the paid mods were available, a fair amount of modders made more money than they ever did before, even with just a 25% cut. Since the internet got way too mad, Bethesda needed to reevaluate their approach. The first thing they did was create the Bethesda.net platform, where modders could upload their creations, which would immediately integrate into both Skyrim and Fallout 4. Shortly after, the consoles got mod support over the platform as well. That was the second step in their master plan. Unfortunately, Sony fucked up that master plan by not allowing external assets to be uploaded for some reason. We still don't know why, but it is likely due to safety concerns, since their platform is quite weak when it comes to hackers and unsafe scripts. This brings us to today, the third step in their plan. Creation Club. This platform is designed to have you buy credits with real money, which you would then use to unlock mods for both Skyrim and Fallout 4. According to their FAQ, all mods would be curated, tested and localized for full support on all platforms. Furthermore, existing mods are not allowed, which means everything put there needs to be original and new. They put emphasis on creating content themselves, with the bonus of some external partners and modders. The modders would get paid in stages during development, which means that their salaries would not be connected to the sales of the mods. In a way, this is good, because the modder knows that their time will be rewarded with money, regardless of the mod sales, but it is bad if the mod sells much more than they were paid for. But then again, if they simply uploaded their mod to Nexus, they likely wouldn't make any money in the first place. This is the problem with free mods. A lot of modders don't have time to make good mods because they will not be paid for them and they have to live their lives. You guys keep asking me to make mods, build settlements and quests in Creation Kit, but you do not understand how much time it takes to do this. If I decided to make a small quest mod with a player home while also making videos, it would take me several months to finish it, because I need to get views from videos to live. A lot of modders have the same mindset, which would be resolved with Creation Club. Getting paid to make a good mod that would get curated and supported by Bethesda themselves would be the same as getting new DLC for the game, which this platform is basically doing. That is of course awesome, because it creates new content and keeps the gameplay fresh, but the problem is that if this becomes the standard, then Bethesda can keep delaying new games for years, and instead just make small DLC packs for their existing games. Furthermore, they can simply release new games in even worse states compared to Fallout 4, and then simply create micro DLC where they fix the game for more money, which is of course shit. There are a lot of positive and negative aspects of Creation Club, but if you ask me, as long as the modders are fairly paid, the mods are properly curated and bring actual new stuff to the game, I have absolutely no problem with them costing money. My only concern is Bethesda manipulating the system to create even worse games, so they can make more money by selling mods that should have been in the main game. They are already relying very heavily on modders to keep their games alive, and with this platform they can also make money from them. The only way that we can properly tell Bethesda what we think is by either buying or not buying the mods they offer. You need to remember that Bethesda is a corporation that only wants money. If you buy their mods and then say that they suck, they won't care because you already gave them your money. Since I prefer to be transparent and honest with you guys, I would like to say that I would participate in the Creation Club in order to create the mods that you want me to create, because I own a business as well, and if I spend my time working for free, my business is gonna die. Please let me know in the comments what do you think about all of this, and would you be willing to consider buying mods if the modder is properly compensated and the mod is of high enough quality. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. I have been Petard, your glorious lord, and may the blessings of Petardia eternally touch your butt.